So one thing that I've realized while I'm dealing with small and medium-sized business is that you guys are brilliant. You guys are running brilliant businesses. You guys are killing it, eh? I have communicated with a lot of people that are making good revenue. Others are making like 600,000 a month. Others are making like 1 million a month. And majority are in the category of, 50, 70, 100, 150 per month. But all of you are running very good businesses. Good businesses. And I must applaud you for that. Keep it up. But what I've also realized is that you guys are not thinking for the future. You are only thinking for tomorrow when you run these businesses. And that's not how you're supposed to run your business. Because the first thing that came to your mind was an idea to start a business. And when you start a business, you wanted to maximize on profit. And when you maximize on profit, you want to scale, you want to grow, you want to run a multi-million rand, multi-billion rand business. And that takes time and it takes patience. And most importantly, it takes compliance. Compliance is not just there to decorate. Compliance is law and it must be followed. If you decided to register a company, a PTY in most cases, there are Companies Act that need to be adhered to. You need to follow what the Companies Act requires of you as a business owner. And one of the most important things is to keep records for your business. Keeping records is not just keeping a receipt. Keeping records, it's you transacting as a business. After transacting, that transaction will be recorded in your bank statement. It's going to be an income, which is money that is coming in, or it's going to be an expense, which is money that is going out. If the expense is of a capital nature, then it must be recorded in the balance sheet. Are we clear? Are you following me? So if, for example, you are running a business, you make money, you go and buy stock, you buy whatever that you want, you make money again, you buy stock, you pay for expenses, you pay your employees and everyone else. You do the same thing every month. Number one, it will be very difficult for you to see how the business is performing, which is what we called the income statement or statement of financial performance that shows you the money that came in and the money that goes out and the profit that you have made for the month. So most of you, I've realized that when you receive income, you minus cost of sales and you thought that the amount that you get is a net profit. It's not. It's a gross profit. You still need to build in the operational expenses. So if you draw these reports on a monthly basis, you are able to tell that, oh, my business used to make 20,000 when we started, and now we are making 80,000 per month. Then it means that whatever strategy that we have employed, whether we decided to intensify the social media marketing, We decided to have the influencers. We decided to advertise maybe on radio or whatever. Then it tells you that the strategy is working because the business is making more money than what it was making when we started, when we were still in 20,000. But if you don't keep financial records, it will be very difficult for you to know. I've heard a lot of clients saying that, Ash, man, I make money, but that money goes out, all of it. It's like I'm running a transition account. Money comes in, money goes out. Money comes in, money goes out. Is that how you want to run your business? The answer is no. You want to grow. You want to get to a point where your business is hitting 1 million rand a month, 2 million rand a month, 20 million rand a month, 50 million rand a month. All these businesses that you see, the Apples of this world, the ShopRite of this world, they started small. Amazon, it started in a garage. How much money was he making when he was still in the garage selling books? He was making close to nothing, but he was determined, number one. Number two, he was disciplined. Number three, he took care of compliance. He made sure that he recorded his transaction. Month end, he checked the reports to see if he's growing or if he's not growing. Because if he was not growing, he was not going to diversify. He was not going to look at other opportunities that will make him money. But because he had records that were telling him that every month you are making 5,000 and you are not growing, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000, 6,000, then in that case, you don't take a step because you do not know. But if you have the information that is before you, you are able to know and take decision and strategize. Those things of saying, from now on, instead of buying stock every day, I'm going to buy in bulk once a month. And I am going to negotiate with my supplier to say, can I pay you in terms? Maybe after every 30 days, after I've sold the stock. Because now you are looking at the cash flow. You are managing cash flow. So those are some of the things that will come when you take care of compliance. When you make sure that whatever that you have made, you declare to SARS. It's not all the time that you have to pay tax. There's a lot of ways that you can adopt to make sure that you avoid paying more or higher tax, but paying as less as possible. Because people are just looking at SARS like it's a monster. They don't even understand what gets taxed. They think if I make 1 million, SARS will tax the whole million. No, that's not how it works. And this is the information or knowledge that you do not have, that you need to seek as a business person. Because if you want to grow that business of yours, the problems that you will be solving when you get to 1 million per month or 2 million is not going to be the same problem that you are solving now when you are making 20,000. There's going to be huge problems. So now if you didn't get the basics right, it's going to be a problem. So get the basics right. Build the foundation for your business. Because you want to grow and we want you to grow. So let's partner. Let's use this information that we have. Let's instill that information to you so that you know that this is how to run a business properly. And when you run business properly, who benefits? It's you, it's your kids, it's your grandchildren, it's your generation. It benefits because the grandfather decided to do things right and run the business that will not only die when he dies. In that case, you'll be able to buy properties, diversify, you'll be able to buy cars. Because when you go to the bank and you're looking for funding, you just produce the reports to say, these are the reports that have been signed off by my accountants, and this is how I've been performing. Then you decide how much you want from the bank. But now, because you don't know, you will say you are not being funded. Yeah, I thought you will take my advice. Thank you.